What is going on, guys? I am Crimson CBAD, and today we are here with a brand new ORAS Wi-Fi series. As you can see, the reason it's brand new is we've got this beautiful layout all around us. We've got an awesome thumbnail. We've got new graphics all over the channel. Big shout out to TheAverageJoe. The link to his YouTube and Twitter will be down below. Hit him up if you ever need any graphics works. I mean, he was a pleasure to work with. Made sure I was comfortable every step of the way with, what kind of graphics I wanted for the channel. So he's really awesome. So big shout out to you, homie. We are here with a UU-RU mixed battle against Hamza. If you don't know him, we have battled him in the past. The link to his Twitter will be down below as well as the link to my Twitter. If you ever want a chance to battle me, make sure that you follow me on there. We're going to go on ahead and hop right in here. Which team did I want to bring? This team. Let's take a picture. Let's take this picture real quick. He's bringing some power. I dropped my stylus. He's bringing power. He has the Slowking, the Vaporeon, the Aggron, the Scrafty, the Amoonguss, and the Flygon. So, right away, I want to say type advantages. Mega Pidgeot hits 2 out of 6. 3 out of 6, because we do have the HP ground. He's got an electric weakness, which we don't carry, but we do carry the energy ball on our 2 scoops. Typhlosion's going to put in the finest just because it's a monster. I'm just going to lead off with Hitmonlee and see what he wants to do, because I feel like that Aggron's about to come through and set up some rocks on me. And I don't want that. Nobody likes rocks. I do not like rocks on my side of the field. Especially with that Mega Pidgeot. Especially with Mega Pidgeot. So he is actually going to open up with Flygon. Probably like a choice scarfed Flygon. People run those? I think people run those. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. We're going to get this fake out off real quick. Get that unburdened boost, so hopefully we can do some damage to if he's switching out into something, if he's switching into something, if he U-turns. U-turn Flygon's a thing, I believe. I believe that's a thing. So, he's going to stay in and he's going to take this normal gem boosted fake out. And we're going to see how much this does. Which is not a lot. Now, we are going to... We're going to go for a high jump kick here. We're going to risk the biscuit, go for a high jump kick. That's not good. We missed our high jump kick. He U-turns out. Let's see how much this does. Okay. Hitmonlee lives. He's probably going to switch out into what I imagine would be... Let me pull that photo back up. I always close down the photo app. Probably go out into Slowking. Goes out into David the Slowking. Goes out into David the Slowking. So I've got a Psychic type move coming my way. So I am going to switch out into Notre Dame. I'm going to switch out into Notre Dame, take this turn to get the rocks up. So that way anytime anything comes in, we do get that residual rock damage off. That is good. So we're going to go out into Notre Dame, our Bronzong. Eat this Psyshock. That's going to be pretty resisted. That's pretty resisted. I did 8. That's pretty resisted. And we get the lefties recovery, so that's probably going to bring us back up to full. Which it does. So, got a semi-switch into Notre Dame. We're going to take the turn to set up these rocks. And I don't know what he wants to do to me. He might go for a Scald, fish for the burn. He is going to withdraw David, probably go out into Scrafty. Goes out into Hoodlum Scrafty. There we go. And we are going to get these rocks up. I feel a knockoff coming my way, and that's not good. And he is fighting dark, so I'm not going to go for a Zen Headbutt. I'm just going to go for a Gyro Ball. Gets this knockoff going. That's going to hurt. Gets the leftovers off. We're going to go for a Gyro Ball, see how much this does. Because pretty much Notre Dame's only thing in this game is to set up the rocks. This is the only thing. Leftover Hoodlum Scrafty. Okay. Hoodlum. I call it Hoodlum Scrafty like Hoodlum Scrafty is the Pokemon. Leftover Scrafty. We're going to go for an Earthquake now. Goes for a knockoff. Again, that's not going to do as much because I'm not carrying the leftovers. We do live on 2 to get this Earthquake off. So that's good. So, let's see how much this does. I can't tell if I'm just horribly attack stats or this is a defensive Scrafty. Who knows? So on the off chance we live, we're going to go for another Gyro Ball. Because I think he's just going to want to take me out. I'm going to sag this thing. I'm just keeps... Choice Banded knockoff? Maybe? No, we see the leftovers. I'm actually... No. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Wow. I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb. We're going to go on to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is going to hit this thing really hard. Anything he switches into is not going to want to take this Mega Evolved Hurricane. Anything he switches into is not going to want to take this. Good for us, bad for him. I mean, Aggron can take it, but we can always just go for a Heat Wave next turn, or an HP Ground. We can see what he's going to do here. I am wearing my, if you guys don't know what this is, I'm wearing my Nate Wants to Battle t-shirt in honor of the great Nate Wants to Battle. Support the homie. Goes on to David to take this Hurricane. What is David going to do? Is David going to set up like a T-Bolt on me? So we do get the rocks off. We're going to get this Hurricane off. Soul King's especially defensive tank. I'm assuming. Because Slowbro is the defensive one. Slow King's probably specially defensive. So let's see. Took it pretty well. We can U-turn out of here. We can U-turn out of here, though. Because I don't want to stay in and take a Thunderbolt. I really don't. A Thunderbolt or Rock Slide, whatever this thing has for me. Probably Thunderbolt. But either way, we're going to get out of here. And we are going to go out into probably our Aggron. Aggron's our best bet right now. He's thinking really hard, though, about what he wants to do. I appreciate that. I appreciate when people put thought into their... When I'm recording, I appreciate when people put thought into their moves. So, we get a lot of damage off on David the Slow King. And, like I said, we're going to go out into... I'm a dumb. I'm bringing the... I was going to bring Aggron, but I decided with Bronzong instead, and Bronzong's dead, so I... I'm going to sack off Hitmonlee. I'm going to sack off Hitmonlee, take this Thunderbolt, whatever I've got coming my way. Psyshock. So there's dead Hitmonlee. It's okay. Sacrifices must be made. Sacrifices must be made. Now, I'm going to go out on a Typhlosion and I'm going to get this HP Grass off. This might be a bad move. Actually, I'm going to try and bait the Scald. I'm going to double back out. I'm going to double back out into my Milotic just to see what kind of move he wants to do. Because we saw the leftovers, so he's not choiced in a Psyshock by any means. But he could just go for a Scald. We are Marvel Scale, too. Oh, he backs out as well. Probably going out into the Flygon. Double back out worked. That Aggron's still a thing. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. I predict the switch. He U-turns out. Good play. Good play. So we could have went for a Scald to fish for a burn because the Aggron's probably going to come through. Either that or the Amoonguss. If the Amoonguss comes through, he does not want to take this U-turn. Or not U-turn. Wow. Early morning. He does not want to take this Ice Beam. He goes out into Shrooms. Shrooms is about to take this Ice Beam. Let's see how much damage this does to Shrooms. Shrooms has a little bit of a wall. Fair amount. Fair amount. I'll take it. I predict like a Giga Drain coming my way. So I'm going to go back out into Thanksgiving. Because the Spore's coming my way as well. Giga Drain. Nope, Giga Drain is about to come through. And now he knows I carry the Hurricane. And he probably doesn't want to take it. I'm going to go for the Heat Wave on this thing. Because I predict he's going to switch out. Either way, if he stays in, he's going to take a lot of damage. If he switches out, probably into Aggron, Aggron's not going to want to take this thing either. He does withdraw Shrooms. If he goes into the Flygon, goes into Gajeel. Gajeel is the Aggron, so he's about to neutral. Yeah, because Rock resists fire, but still super effective. So he's about to eat this Heat Wave. Maybe we can get a burn? Maybe we can get a burn? We do get the burn. We do get the burn. That is going to be crucial because this thing's about to come through the Stone Edge. Could be Mega Aggron. So the question is, do I want a Heat Wave? Nothing wants to take like a Stone Edge from a Mega Aggron. So we're going to go for another Heat Wave because we do outspeed. He withdraws Gajeel. And goes out into Juvia. Juvia the Vaporeon's about to take this Heat Wave. Resisted Heat Wave. I don't think it'll do much. Not much at all. So at this point, we do have a Toxic Stalling Tank on the field. But that means I'm going to U-turn out into my Milotic. Oh, he protects to Scout. Okay. Okay. Just to probably get some of those lefties recovery back. You know what? Let's hit it with a Hurricane. Let's hit it with a Hurricane. See how much this does. Because we could go out into my Milotic and get that Marvel Scale Toxic off. Heal Bell. So he's going to save the Aggron from that burn. I'm going to just hard switch out into my Milotic right here because I do predict the Protect to come through. And even if he decides to go for a Toxic, like I said, we do get that Marvel Scale ability. Goes for the Protect and fails. We get our lefties recovery as well, too. That's good. That's free HP for our end. So that's about half. And we can get this nice little Toxic off on this thing, unless he goes back out in Aggron and take the Toxic, which would be a good play. Stays in to take this Toxic. So now at least we've got some residual damage off on this tank. Goes for a Wish. So he's going to Wish, Protect, Stall me. Toxic Wish, Protect, Scald, probably. It's a really common set. It's a really common set. That's what I run on mine. So now at this point, now that I've got the residual damage off on this thing, the Protect's about to come through. I'm going to hard switch out into 2 Scoops. Because 2 Scoops is Choice Spect. We're going to get this nice energy ball off on it. Because I do predict another Protect to come through. And even though that Wish is going to activate, goes for another Heal Bell to heal his own Toxic. So we do get a safe switch in into our Alakazam with that Heal Bell. Unfortunately, though, that poison's huge. So nothing he has wants to take. Let's just go for an Energy Ball. Because he might just go out into Scrafty, predicting the Psychic move coming his way. He does withdraw Juvia. Let's see if that Scrafty comes through. Goggles comes through, actually. So this is going to be a neutral Energy Ball. So we could have actually went for the Dazzling Gleam as well. Let's see how much that does. That takes out Goggles. So down goes Goggles to the Energy Ball. That's huge. I didn't think Energy Ball was going to do that much. So he is probably going to go out into, if I had to guess, Aggron. He might know I'm Choice, and in that case go out into Shrooms again. But I predict the Aggron to come through. I always debate whether I want to carry Focus Blast or whether I want to carry Energy Ball. And I'm kind of glad I went with Energy Ball at this point. Hoodlum comes through. Hoodlum's going to try and get this knockoff. Hoodlum's going to try and get this knockoff. We're going to go out into Mega Pidgeot so it's not boosted item damage. Goes for the knockoff. That's stab, but it's not going to take us out. Because we do outspeed. So a U-turn from this range should kill. So even if he... Well, not kill, but it's going to do some damage. So even if he backs out right now, we're still going to get this U-turn off. And be able to get some switch initiative. He does the draw Hoodlum. And he's going to go back out into Juvia. Juvia is that Vaporeon. He knows I carry the Energy Ball now, so if I went out into 2 scoops and he goes back out into Hoodlum, I can just go for the Dazzling Gleam. Which is actually what I'm considering doing. So we're going to head back out into 2 scoops. Hopefully force the switch back out into Hoodlum and get this Dazzling Gleam off. He could protect to see what I want to go for, which he does, so now he is going to see that I carry the Dazzling Gleam. Which is really unfortunate, because now he's not going to switch out into Hoodlum. We're just going to go for another Dazzling Gleam here. Yep, he stays in, takes this Dazzling Gleam. Does set up the Wish, so he is going to protect stall me. This thing's starting to be a real threat, and I don't like it. I do not like it. I am just going to go out in a Typhlosion. This is a risky play, but I want to get some HP grasses off. On the off chance he does take me out, I still do have that. I still do have Alakazam. I still do have my Mega Pidgeot. He goes out into Gajeel to take the Wish. I'm just going to go for a Choice Scarf Eruption right here. This could be Mega Aggron. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But we are just going to go for this Choice Scarf Eruption. It's stab, it's neutral, and at full power for an Eruption. Aggron's more physically defensive than anything. So... And if he Mega Evolves, it's super effective. He loses that rock resistance. So, actually, you know what? I kind of want this thing to be Mega Aggron. I might regret saying that now, but I kind of want this thing to be Mega Aggron. He does stay in. He does not Mega Evolve. He keeps that rock resistance. Let's see how much this does. That's power. That's power, and I don't know if that crit mattered. I don't know if that crit mattered. My biggest threat is out of the way now. He's probably going to protect. Probably going to protect here. So I am going to get a safe switch in into 2 scoops. And now we can go for this Choice Spect Energy Ball, which is going to hurt whatever wants to come in. He's going to stay in on this Energy Ball. I think that should kill. That should kill. It does kill. So Juvia is going to go down. So now what we have left? We have left the Scrafty. We have plants left. Or Shrooms. Shrooms, I think is the name. Shrooms comes through. Mega Pidgeot kind of puts in the finest on the rest of his team, so I'm going to switch out because whatever he has coming my way isn't going to do much. So we do take a Sludge Bomb. That's a stab Sludge Bomb. Okay, well, Pidgeot goes down, actually. So at this point in the game, Typhlosion's about to come through, and these Choice Scarf for Eruptions are about to put in the finest. Because his Toxic Protect Staller's out of the way. So we can just go for the Eruptions. We can do that. He's thinking about what he wants to do. What does he have left? He still has the Slow King left. He still has the Slow King left to take these Choice Scarf Eruptions. So, depending on how much the first one does, we might stay in on it and run shop. But we'll see. He's taking his sweet time. He wants to know what he's going to go into. I mean, it's going to be close. It is going to be close. He is going to stay in to take this eruption, which is really unfortunate because now he's down one more Mon. So now his choices are Hoodlum's Crafty or Slow King. He does go back out into David the Slow King. That's a resisted eruption. Can we do half? What do I have left before I start taking risky plays? I've got Moody and 2 scoops left. So, Choice Scarf Eruption. Does this thing want to take it at half health? It does want to take it. And he does go for a Scald, so now my eruptions are not going to do as much. So now my eruptions are actually not going to do anything. So, that being said, we're going to go on to 2 scoops to take this Scald. Hopefully 2 scoops can take up a Scald. 2 scoops of Frail Old Man. 2 scoops of Frail Old Man. He uses his 2 spoons to eat his Raisin Bran in the morning. We do live... Oh, he gets the burn. It's okay. We're specially offensive. And he gets the burn. Thank you, Synchronize. So, we're just going to go... We are Choice Spectre. We're going to go for a Signal Beam because that hurts both David and Scrafty. And we are timid nature, so we're going to outspeed. We're going to outspeed that Scrafty. Withdraws David. He's predicting a Psychic or something, so he's going to go out into Hoodlum. Hoodlum's about to eat this Signal Beam. Full health. Let's see. Let's see how much the Signal Beam wants to do. It's Choice Spect. It's not super effective. That's highly unfortunate. At this point, I don't know if Signal Beam will kill from this range. I don't. So let's see what wants to happen here. I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous right now. Hands are a little sweaty. So he doesn't want to take that. So he's going to go back out into David and take the Signal Beam. Oh, Regenerator. Oh, okay, I see you, big dog. You're going to take the Signal Beam, though. That's unfortunate, because your burn damage is probably going to kill you. Because that is super effective. So down goes David. So now all he has left is that Hoodlum's Crafty. I keep calling it Hoodlum's Crafty, like Scraggy evolves into Hoodlum's Crafty. It might as well, honestly, as iconic as he is. He might as well evolve into Hoodlum's Crafty. Goes back out into Hoodlum, takes more rocks damage for no reason, in my opinion. Now the Signal Beam should kill. Signal Beam should kill from this range. He does not kill. This knockoff takes me out. So we're just going to go out into our Choice Scarf Typhlosion to get a Flamethrower off. Oh no, wait. Typhlosion's dead. So this is a 1-1 battle right now. Oh no, Typhlosion's not dead. That's right. That's right, because Old Man 2 Scoops definitely took the... Oh no! Well, I just got DC'd, so that was GG. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for a chance to battle. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Poke that like button if you haven't. We are going for 10 likes on all of our ORAS Wi-Fi battles. That being said, I'm Crimson CBAD, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.